gentlemen, live from Middlesbrough, northeast of England, will you please welcome your host of Dozzers Football Stand? It's the man with the eye in blue, it's Mr. Donald Johnson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dozzers Football Stand on this fine Thursday evening. A very short notice this stream. Normally, I'd have streams set up about an hour before, but of course, I only found this out last minute that the Carabao Cup 4th-round draw is tonight following this Brighton-Portsmouth game, which is currently 4-0 to Brighton, and they're in the 87th minute. But welcome those who've joined today's stream. Please do drop a like, and of course, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe down below, as we are only a few subscribers away from 1,100. I think we're only about 21, 22, something like that. We're quite close to the 1,100 subscriber mark. So if you'd like to help me get there, then please feel free to drop a like and obviously do subscribe. That'll be brilliant. Welcome those who've joined tonight's stream. It's such short notice. I apologise, it's such short notice. Welcome to Soul Starling. I'm assuming that's Starling on two different accounts. And Sam Gould, thank you for joining. And thank you those who have subscribed as well recently. We are still on 1,070 something, which is brilliant. No better way to to start being professional. Brilliant. Slayer's put, I was thinking when the next round was. The next round, which is round 3, believe it or not, is, well, of course it's round 3 because obviously you've had round 1, 2 and then 3. This is the final game in round 2 tonight. So this is the final game. So once this game's finished, the draw for round 4 happens. Now if you watched the round 2 and round 3 draw, it was really complicated because you had all the teams in the northern and southern section for round 2. So they did that. And then for the round 3 draw, they literally gave each game a specific number. So it was basically like Chelsea, who came out taking on number 7, Middlesbrough or Barnsley. Bit balmy how they did that. Yes, I know it's late, and I do apologise, but not my fault, because I hadn't received anything saying that the draw was on tonight. And I only found out about 40 minutes ago when it came up on Twitter saying, just reminded the draw's tonight, and I was like, oh, God. It's going to be confusing because we've only just finished round 2, so the round 3 games haven't even taken place yet. And already we've got the round 4 draw. So this is going to be pretty confusing. But let's just hope we get through it in the end. The draw for the Carabao Cup round 4 draw is, it should be on, well, I'm on Sky Sports Football. I'm currently on the Portsmouth Brighton game, so it'll be on Sky Sports. I've got the famous Iron Brew. It's here, mate. Don't worry. We'll open that at some point. If you are new, as I was saying at the start, please do subscribe. We are on the road to 1,100, so if you do want to subscribe, that'll be brilliant. And that would be very much appreciated at the same time. And it does go a long way. We are going to be live across tomorrow for Bundesliga football as the current champions Bayern Munich, the 8-time winners and the 30-time winners. Well, 8 times in a row. Bayern Munich host in tradition. They host the first game of the Bundesliga season, and they're at home to Schalke, which is going to be a very, very enthralling contest. So come and join us for that tomorrow evening. We'll be live from 7 p.m. As the game does kick off at 7:30. When's United's next game? United play on Saturday. They are at home to Crystal Palace. But I have managed to get tickets for Borough versus Bournemouth, so I'm going to be going to the Borough game at the Riverside Stadium. It's going to be interesting. How have you found Return to College? Yeah, sorry I didn't. I did notice your comment, but I didn't get onto that, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'll read you. I'll reply to your comment now, Sam. It's weird. It's been weird going back to college. 2 minutes had time bad for Brighton v Portsmouth 4-0. it's weird because they've got these one-way systems, and if you don't follow the one-way system, even if you forget, you end up with SDs, which is stupid. And for people who don't know what SDs are, it's basically college's version of disciplinary. Yeah, this is the new United away slip. But it's stupid, the new rules that they've put in the college. You have to... Oh, it's stupid as well. I'll tell you something that's daft, is I'm in the room. If you've forgotten a pen and the teacher has to give you a pen, the teacher has to sanitise the pen, which is balmy. Absolutely stupid. How many days are you in? I'm only in one day. I'm in Wednesday for 4:30 till 6. Good time, isn't it? 4:30 till 6 on a Wednesday, and on a Thursday, I've got one-to-one tutorial next week. Sometimes I'm in at 10:30, and most times I'm going to be in at 11:30 till 5 o'clock. So it's not that bad. I'm only in 2 days, so I get 3 days off. How do you like that guy calling you down? Oh, to be honest with you, mate, he's balmy. Put it that way. By the way, I can't keep the comment in live chat because it does include a rude word, but I'm sure you'll already know about that. But I do know what you want about, because it seems like I've made it onto another page because of that Birmingham game. Ridiculous. Full time, Brighton 4, Portsmouth 0. The draw's coming up in a few moments. If you haven't already done so, please do drop a like, and do subscribe if you are new to the channel. We'll get through your comments in a moment. I'm just trying to go through one at a time. Where were we up to? You're lucky. Your Liam Martin's put. Sorry, I'm late. No worries. I won't be able to attend tomorrow. I'll be watching on the Wii one. That's fine. Not to worry about that. You got the new Manchester shirts, the new away kit. I've seen the new third kit, and it looks like a zebra crossing. And I think the only problem is I mean, I made a joke about that, and some people thought it was funny. Some people thought it was just one of them stupid jokes I normally come up with, and it was like, because I saw that the United third kit looks like a bloody zebra crossing, and I said, you know, if one of the players fall down, you know, half of the players will think it's a zebra crossing and they'll just walk over them. Bit balmy. It was a stupid joke. It was one that came out with just off the top of my head. I mean, it was a cack joke, I'm not going to lie. Tonight, Sheffield United lost on penalties against Burnley. I don't think a lot of people saw that coming. Wolves have got beat to Stoke. I'm surprised about that. And, of course, in no surprise, Portsmouth got thumped at Brighton 4-0. Let's keep going through your comments. Keep them coming in. Apologies becoming a martial law. Yeah, very true. How much was United's away shirt? It cost me 64 quid at Sports Direct, and you won't be able to see, unless you can. You might be able to see there, but whether you can see or not, I'll try and get into a good eye. Yeah, I think you can see. It says Dazzo on the back of it with number 18, and it's the actual Premier League one. So actually, I got that. I got the actual shirt printing for free, because I do free shirt printing at Sports Direct. Very lucky. So no, I didn't have to pay extra for that. It was just, all I had to do was pay for the shirt. So no, I didn't get the Premier League badge. I don't bother with these badges because they cost so much. What position are you in footy? Normally striker, but nowadays I rarely play football unless I'm playing five-a-side me dad's lot. Now then, where are we up to? How many... Oh, I've already read that one. Oh, yeah, he says Nick Muller, hello. Scotty Beast, all will kick off for college soon. My Norwich walkout jacket came this week, good, and my shirt came this week. How much did you pay? I've already said that. I'm off Monday, Thursdays and Friday mornings. Lucky you. Hi, everyone says, have yours win? I'm going to bed. Had a tough night. Need to go sleep because I didn't sleep for long tonight. To be honest, I've struggled sleeping recently. Obviously, it was incredibly warm the other night, and it was incredibly difficult to sleep. I'm going through everyone's comments, so just bear with me a second, please. Leeds are going down, says Scotty B. Does odds on Leeds getting top 10? Not a chance, to be honest with you. No disrespect, but don't stand much chance. No clue what our third shirt's going to be, when it will go on sale, when they lower the price. We'll get it in sale, sorry. Stan's put a smiling face. Daniel White's put thoughts on Thiago going to Liverpool. I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's left a team who got the treble to go to a team who only won once. One title, sorry. But, I mean, we'll soon see if it pays off. If it pays off, then fair play. If it doesn't, then Thiago's made a wrong decision. But, I mean, realistically, United were never going to get it. But there you go. It's one of those things. We'll soon see if it works. It'll take him a bit of time to settle in because I don't think he's ever played in the Premier League. So it might take him a bit of time to settle in, but you never know. Got 19 in the stream. If we can get to 10 likes before the draw starts, that'd be great. So please do leave a like. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe as well. That'd be great. Let's have a look at the other ones here. No, I didn't pay extra for it. Samuel, I'm sorry if I pronounce this one. Samuel Benaziglio, is that how you pronounce it? I apologise if I pronounced it wrong, by the way. Who did Spurs get? No one, because the draw hasn't started yet. And Spurs do play later Norway until round 3. Because Plymouth got beat. So, yeah, we'll find out in a few moments. I think the draw's coming up in a few minutes' time, but the draw hasn't started yet, so we'll stay live until after the draw's finished. Quickly give our thoughts. I'm a CB. How's the famous daddy been keeping? Him and mum and dad have gone to bed, and they often go to bed about, well, to be honest, my mum's normally in bed by 9:15. They always tend to go upstairs pretty early to bed. I don't know why, but you know what I'm like. I don't go to bed early. Time I go to bed, midnight. So early night, because dad doesn't normally go to bed that early. Do Borough have a third shirt yet? Not that I know of, no. Alive with Daz for that, Samuel. Yeah, United v Luton. It's going to be an interesting game. I think United can win that. Did they crap all over you? They only just to say beat them, didn't they? Sky Sports Football just followed me. That's nice. Shame about hearing your coach does. Yeah, it was a shame, actually. It was... Yeah. You know, when I found out, I was like, oh, great, that's all we bloody need. I have enough problems, and then the coach gets, tested positive, and it's not nice, it isn't nice. So we've got these system managers in charge on Saturday. Going to be fun. Let's have a look here. King Mirza, sorry. I got my letters in the wrong way around. And let's just put K. An early night for Daddy. Maybe they enjoy the download. I don't know. Really. Will you do a pack opening in the first couple of weeks, FIFA 21? I don't tend to do FIFA content on YouTube because the Elgato's only funny sometimes, so maybe he's not, I don't know. Is Daddy going for the weekend game? Yes, but he's going to be sat 3 seats away from me because it's all single seating. So I'm sat on seat 57. Dad's sat on seat 51. No one's sat next to each other. So everyone's sat 3 seats away from each other. It's stupid, but if it works, it works. There you go. Let's have a look here. Samuel put Liam, you beat us 3-2. Morecambe upsetting Newcastle. I'd like to see that, but I don't think it's going to happen, I'm afraid. That's just my reply to Silicon 1228, is that how you say it, or is it Silicon, whatever it is, I don't know how you pronounce it. Has put Morecambe upsetting Newcastle. Probably won't happen. Samuel's put we deserve to win, to be fair, QPR. Oh yeah, they beat QPR, didn't they? No, it was a good game by the looks of it. King Mercer's put, this year's Carabao Cup might have an unexpected winner considering the fixtures, and probably no Premier League teams will take it seriously. That is a valid point. We could see shock winners, but we rarely ever see them. I think Swansea, were the only team outside the Premier League most recently doing it. Correct me if I'm wrong. We had Southampton get to the final. They beat Liverpool in the semis and then lost to United. But we have had a few surprises in the Carabao Cup a few times. I mean, Stoke beat Wolves today. Hull beat Leeds on penalties. Anything can happen. We could even see #United in the FA Cup first round if they keep winning games. I doubt it'll happen though. Just seeing the goals again. This is McAllister's goal in the 38th minute, which gave Brighton the lead. Ball in the box, brilliant header. Yeah, brilliant goal. But yeah, as a valid point, I don't think we'll see any unexpected winners. It'll probably be one of the big six though, but it is true. It could happen. It could happen. And it'd be nice to see an underdog team win it, but I don't see it, to be honest, if I'm truthfully honest. I've been sleepy early recently. Yeah, same with I've been taking pills. Yeah, get well soon, Neil. Why is he a part of the family? No, Neil Warnock is the Middlesbrough manager. That's stupid. What are the live scores? The scores from tonight, the game's already finished. Brighton have just won 4-0 against Portsmouth at home. Very comfortable game for them. Wolves got beat by Stoke City by 1-0. And then earlier tonight, Burnley knocked out Sheffield United on penalties. And there were all the scores a minute. You only knew he got tested because I told you. No. I saw your message and also saw a notification from the club. I get notified by the club on Twitter, so even though I barely go on it, but yeah, I got notified, so there you go. Won't happen at Norwich because the 1,000 fans will be the same family. No. Score prediction for next Tuesday. I'm a Luton fan. Well, best of luck, but I'm afraid to tell you, I don't see you winning, to be honest. I think United just have too much quality in their side. However, saying that, United have struggled against teams in the lower leagues. So, it could happen. But no disrespect, I doubt it. I doubt Luton are going to cause a shock. But you never know, do you? Should be 2 seeds. 4-0 United. I predicted 4-3 United. Ooh, interesting. Goalfest. Be nice to see. CFC TV Liam Output. Hi. Hello. Welcome to stream, mate. Are you streaming Saturday? Well, no, I'm not streaming Saturday because I'm going to be at Riverside. I'm on about your daddy because the people won't let you both sit together. Very strange and stupid for them to do that since you come from the same household. I think the original plan was to have every single person sat 3 seats away from each other anyway, whether the same family or not. I think it's because of it. Because if you've got 2 people from the same family sat next to each other, it's going to knack up this 3 seat separation system. I agree with you. It's balmy, but at the end of the day, it's the club who create the rules. If you've just joined, please do leave a like and do subscribe if you are new for more Carabao Cup draw reactions. Of course, we are on the road to 1,100 and the draw will be starting in a few moments. We're just having an interview with one of the Brighton players. I can't actually tell who that is. I think that might be Jahanbaks. Is that what you said? Not 100% certain. Let's have a look. What's your top 8 for this season? In the Premier League or in the Championship? You're not the Premier League. I've got it written down somewhere. Spurs will take the cup seriously as they have too much fixture Spurs will not take the cup seriously as they have too much of a fixture congestion. Sorry, I read that wrong. That was my fault. Did you do your predicted Carabao Cup draw? No, because I didn't know the draw was tonight. To be honest, it's been mucked up. Round 5. When obviously when I actually find out when the draw is for round 5, I'll be doing the draw prediction for round 5. But obviously, at the minute, we can't, we couldn't do it because I didn't know it was on tonight. So, oh dear. I'm a Liverpool fan. Do you think you'll get Sancho? No, I don't think United will get Sancho because I think United's board, the Glaciers, they take way too long to finalise deals, especially deals like that. And it's all about the salary and the stuff. It's all about the wage and salary and bloody contract that's the problem. So realistically, Won't happen. I'd be very surprised if that does happen, though. Let's have a look. Premier. I've got it written down somewhere on my notes if I can find it. Might be deleted. Chelsea first, Liverpool second, City third, United fourth, Spurs fifth, Arsenal sixth, seventh Wolves, eighth Leicester. By the way, before anyone says, well, how did you put them in so and so place and blah blah? Reason being, because I did this about a month ago. I did this about a month ago, and this was just after the season had finished. So I hadn't updated I hadn't really updated my predictions. So I only did them very quickly, just as a laugh, just to see how many would be right. But yeah, there you go. So it wasn't, I only did it just for a laugh, really. But I hadn't updated it. No Everton clueless. Well, I mean, to be honest, Everton have a good squad, but you have to remember, I've just said when I did this table prediction, Everton hadn't signed Allen, they hadn't signed James Rodriguez, so this was before half of the transfers were even done. So I did it ages ago. So yeah, but yeah, sorry about that. I'll probably update it at some point when I can actually decide, when I actually be bothered to do that. So yeah. I'll actually tell you where I thought where Everton were going to finish. I put Everton 10th, but this was before all the transfers. Leeds, I still think won't finish outside relegation spot. Still think they'll go down. You got the green light to vlog Saturday's game. I've no idea. I'll just have to go and hope for the best. You didn't do your cup predictions last stream. Yes, I know that because I didn't know the draw was tonight. How did you get the ticket? It was online, and it's stupid. Mike Loudon, I'm sure a few people will know who Mike Loudon is, especially the ones who support Middlesbrough. Mike Loudon is a Middlesbrough, well, he was a Middlesbrough vlogger. He barely does the vlogs anymore. He was 830th in the queue, something like that. And he went on at 20 to 8. This was 20 minutes before the tickets even came out. Tickets came out at 8 o'clock. He was 820th in the queue, which is stupid. And he said someone he knew went on a 10 to 8 and was only 312 in the queue. Like, how? You'd have thought the earlier you go on, the quicker you'd be in the queue. And I literally clicked on the tickets, bang on 8 o'clock, and I was 32nd in the queue. It's ridiculous, this online thing. It is absolutely balmy, but hey ho, what can you do? I've just realised I'm on top chat. I need to get onto live chat. They're just interviewing Graham Potter at the minute. Get on with the draw. God. What time's the draw? Is it live on TV? It is live on Sky Sports. And in case anyone doesn't know, it does say this in the description, but I will point it out. We can't show any of the footage due to copyright. And obviously, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my rules. It's YouTube's terms and conditions. And of course, I don't want to get the channel taken down. Have you had COVID? No. I've managed to keep away from it somehow. I've been lucky. I've been lucky. I know my voice has gone down quite a bit recently, though, to be honest. I'm going to subscribe, sound chill. Just do your own thing, see what happens. If you haven't put any rules in place. What time's the draw? I couldn't tell you. I haven't got a clue. I would assume in the next 5 minutes. Are you going to every Middlesbrough home game this season, or do you miss the next game right now? What you're doing? I don't know how it's working. I think it'll be one of those because it'll be one of them where you've got to probably get the tickets online. Obviously, they're free if you see the ticket holds. Obviously, it's free. Do you think Thiago to Liverpool is a good signing? For Liverpool, probably yes, because he's a good player. At Bayern, he's known as the defensive playmaker, so he's a good player. I think it'll take time for him to settle in. That's all I'm saying. Martin how do you say this? Martin Gachaya. I apologise if I've pronounced it wrong, by the way. If I pronounce anyone's name wrong, do let me know. But I do apologise in advance. Let's put winners to draw. No idea, mate, because they're just still talking about the Brighton game. I assume it's coming up in a moment. Is it now? it looks like there could be. Do either. Oh. Oh, right. Okay. They're speaking to Kenny Jackett now. Martin Gachai's put it's half. It's half. Oh, it's hard. Oh. I was going to say what's half. Don't worry. To be honest, technology these days, the typo errors always happens to me. Like I type something and then realise after I've typed it that I've spelled something wrong because the typos. It's stupid, but don't worry about it. I see FCB shirt on the famous door. Yes, it's still up there. It's up there ready for tomorrow night. Who would you like Manchester United to get in the draw? Someone from a lower league. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because I think United can live. I think United can rise to the challenge, unless it's a V, then of course they can't. The Europa League. Where do you think Chelsea finish? I've got them to finish top of the league, believe it or not. But obviously this was before this was well before the season even started. Everton to get Liverpool or United, watch and see. I tell you, that would be enthralling if it was Liverpool against Everton, though. Merseyside derby again. You do that with me on the messages. Yeah, I know. Draw's taking its toll. Yeah, speaking to Kenny Jackett at the minute, they're taking their time. Whilst we're waiting, we'll open the famous can of Iron Brew for our usual regulars. Cheers. Thank you, yes. We've got 30 people in the stream. Thank you for the incredible support today. Please do leave a like. And if you are new, do subscribe to the channel because it does go a long way. We are on the road to 1,100 and we're not that far away. Let's have a look. 20 times Liverpool this season. I'm not going to lie. I don't think Liverpool will do it 2 seasons in a row. Having said that, anything can happen. We're only on the first game of the season, so a bit early to tell, isn't it? I think he's similar to Donny van de Beek, but more experienced. Oh, you know, Thiago. Thiago is more experienced, especially in the Champions League. And he shows quality. He's won it before. You know, he's won the Champions League. And he knows how to win trophies. So, he's a good signing. I'm hoping that Lincoln get Ipswich down the 4th round if they get past the 3rd round. Yep. At this rate, 12 o'clock. When's the draw happening, mate? I couldn't tell you, mate, because I'm watching Sky Sports a minute and they're just talking about the Brighton game. And I'm assuming they're talking about what Kenny Jackett's just been saying. To be honest, I didn't pay any attention to what he was saying, so I didn't have the sound on. 35 viewers. That's the most you've had. No, the most I've had is 72. Something like that. It was certainly in the 70s. That was the most we had. Scousers won't win the league again. They are not like United, where we basically won the league every year, like 10 years ago, something like that, says Liam Martin. Knockout Ghost. In my opinion, Liverpool will come 3rd. It'll go Man City, then Chelsea, then Liverpool, and then United. Then Arsenal, then United. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't like Europa League football all the time, but there you go. What stream was that on 72 viewers? I can't quite remember. I think it was one of the Borough games during lockdown. The season had restarted again, and it was one of the watch-alongs. I can't remember which one. It might have been. Oh, was it Millwall when the stream crashed? I don't know actually. Videos of you on the watch it. I'll watch it in a minute. City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal. Interesting. Chelsea don't have the consistency, so though that's true. When did they decide to do it all tonight at 10 o'clock? Yeah, you'd think that, George. Yes, thank you for joining. Azak Hussein, if I've pronounced that wrong, I apologise. Score predictions: Chelsea versus Liverpool. I'm going for a draw. Actually, I'm going to go for a draw. I think they're both evenly matched teams. They're very good, but it's going to be. It'll be a tough one to call, so I'll say a draw for that one. Probably something like 1-1 or 2-2. I can't see it being a goalless draw. really can't see it being a goals draw. Let's have a look. Where do you live? Middlesbrough, mate. It says on the location, Middlesbrough. Let's have a look. What were the Carabao results? Stoke beat Wolves 1-0. We also had Brighton win 4-0 against Portsmouth. Earlier on tonight, we had Sheffield United getting beat on penalties by Burnley. So that was interesting. You had a Donna Raptors this week. Yeah, I had one on Monday, actually. I'd say if Thiago can play, they would win. What? Right. You know, I respect people's opinion, but this is what I'm going to say. The amount of people who say, oh, so-and-so's going to win this game because of this play. You can't rely on individuals. It is a team game. And I know there's a few teams who have a habit of relying on individuals, but saying that you're going to win a game just because of this one player, it's not. I mean, it's not 100% true because he might not even start. You know, if he doesn't start, then it's not going to be like that, is he? But I'll tell you something. Thiago's a good player, but Liverpool aren't going to win just because of one player. They'll have to play as a team. They'll have to play by Jurgen Klopp's tactics, and they're going to have to put in the performance. It's a team game. It's not all based around one player. How old are you? I'm 18, mate. Even though people say I look like I'm in my mid-20s. But I can guarantee you I was born in 2002. Liverpool fans are clueless. Thiago got 0 assists last season. Yeah, he did actually. Who do you think Man United will sign? Probably no bugger else, really. I'd be surprised if... I'd be surprised if United get many more signings. Jadon Sancho's still going on, but I don't think that's going to happen realistically. Looking dashing, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Umad Tariq. By the way, I just want to say this to everyone. If, you know, for the people who are new to the channel, if I pronounce your name wrong in the live chat, then I'll just say it in advance. I apologise. My pronunciation sometimes isn't great, especially with R's, because I've got a speech impediment. But just thought I'd point that out. So yeah, if I do pronounce your name wrong, I do apologise in advance. Just thought I'd say that. Pronounced it perfectly, mate. Oh, great. Thank you. Yasin Khaled has put United want Sa. Voxy Lull has put you're an honest United fan and I like it. Martin Gachai has put, are you a United fan? No, I'm not. I'm just wearing this shirt for the sake of it. Nah, yeah, I am. By the way, you'll find I like to have a joke as well. I like a bit of banter at times. I'm one of those who will accept a little bit of banter, but I don't like the banter going too far, if you know what I mean. You know. Do you know any Bosnian teams or thoughts on their national team? They've got some decent players, haven't they? They've got Fiska, they've got Dzeko, you've got who else have you got? I can't remember who else you have now. I don't know any of the Bosnia-Herzegovina teams. Isn't there? Oh, I swear there's one team. I swear Fogden went to see a team in Bosnia-Herzegovina. NK Sarajevo. That's it. That's the team I was thinking of. I couldn't remember the name. It's pronounced Vishka FK. David. Can you see Liverpool get... I can, when the draw's actually done, because they haven't even started in a minute. The draw's delaying. Here you in Kenya, it's 12:02 AM already. You're from Kenya? Wow. Wow. Well, thank you very much for tuning in from Kenya as well, especially when it's late at night as well. Just 2 seconds. I'm just answering the message. When's the draw starting? I think the draw's actually starting now because they're actually showing the 2020 final. So I assume after this is done, the draw will be starting. So hold on to your braces. The draw is starting in a moment. And it took till 10:05. Engin Sarajevo is Bosnian, yes. How do you think both Sheffield teams will do in this? I think Sheffield United will get through, but I think it depends on who. Depends on who they both get, really. What were the other comments I've missed out? What do you think of Gareth Bale coming back to England? The draw starting.
I'm joined by former Aston Villa midfielder Lee Hendry, who, due to current COVID-19 restrictions and to keep everyone as safe as possible, will be doing the draw for the home and away.
What do you think of Gareth Bale coming back to England with Tottenham? I mean, it'd be interesting to see him back. You know, it'd be good to see him back in the United Kingdom, but I don't know. Oh, Sheffield United lost in the. Oh, I've forgotten already.
It suits you, it's very vibrant. I can't get into the draw without asking your thoughts on Aston Villa, being the former Villa player that you are.
By the time the draw's done, the final will be played. I don't think there's much chance of that happening, but fair point, to be honest with you. It's took long enough, and they're still yakking before they've even started the draw. Any thoughts on the potential West Ham takeover current owners? I don't know that much about that. I've heard a few rumours it could be happening, but it'll probably happen, to be honest. I don't know that much detail about it, to be honest. Yeah, let's have a look here. Your favourite teams on Big Five leagues? Bayern Munich from the Bundesliga, United from the Prem. I don't really have any other teams from the other big leagues. Any of the other teams from the other leagues? Let's say Spain. I can't fancy. I mean, Atletico Madrid are a good team, aren't they? Who else have you got? You've got which other league? There's a French one. I mean, there'd obviously be Paris Saint-Germain, isn't it? What's the other one as well? I can't remember the other one. The draw's getting underway. Here we go. I think Everton will win the trophy this season at the EFL Cup. What team do you support, Connor? When did it start with a joke? Here we go. Number 1 is Lincoln or Liverpool. This is Liverpool. Here we go. But no bad language in the live chat, by the way. Thank you very much. Number 11. So Lincoln or Liverpool will be at home to Leicester or Arsenal. That's a good start. Could have Liverpool versus Arsenal or Liverpool versus Leicester. That would be quite a good game. Number 8, Millwall or Burnley. Burnley went through tonight after beating Sheffield United on penalties. Millwall or Burnley will be at home to number 7, which is Manchester City or Bournemouth. What a tie that'll be for Millwall if they get through. If Millwall get through against Burnley, they could be taking on Manchester City. That would be brilliant for them. West Brom or Brentford. What a game that's going to be in round 3. West Brom or Brentford will be at home to number 6, and that is Fulham or Sheffield Wednesday. So we could have an all-championship tie. West Brom, don't forget, were in the championship last season. Fulham have just been promoted, and so have West Brom. So we could have either an all-Premier League tie or an all-championship tie, or neither, really. Fleetwood or Everton will be against West Ham or Hull. That's realistically going to be Everton against West Ham. That'll be a great game, that. 2, Bristol City or Aston Villa. That game hasn't taken place yet. What a tie that's going to be. Obviously, Bristol City knocked out Manchester United a few seasons ago, didn't they? So, Bristol City or Aston Villa will be against Stoke or Gillingham. Pretty simple. If Aston Villa get that, I think that'll be a pretty simple game. Leyton Orient or Tottenham. Now, this is who Plymouth would have been against if they had beaten Leyton Orient.
Number 9 will be Chelsea.
Leyton Orient or Tottenham against Chelsea or Barnsley. Could have an all-London derby. Tottenham versus Chelsea, possibly.
Number 13,
Newport County or Watford.
And they will be playing.
Will be at home in round 4
Number 3,
against number
Morecambe or
3,
Newcastle United.
Morecambe or Newcastle. So it could be Watford or Newcastle there. Be a good tie for Newport if they get
Number
that.
5, Preston North End.
Number 5, Preston or Brighton and Hove Albion. That's going to be a tie and a half. Preston or Brighton at home to Luton or Manchester United. Aye. Hey.
You did a very good job there.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well, Manchester United, if they beat Luton, could be having a trip to the Amex, which is, to be honest, a place where United have a habit of losing. Wolves Fort Stoke would be an easy game tonight, lol. Can you say Brendan Rodgers, lol? Oh, are you trying to take the pee out of me speech impediment, mate? Right. I'll take that tie later now into Tottenham against Chelsea at Barnsley. That could be Tottenham against Chelsea, that one. That's the end of the draw. I'll go for the draw in full for you in case you've missed it. Bale has signed for Spurs. Is that official? Yes, it has. He's completed the Tottenham medical. There you go. So, look here. Come on up to Brentford. We're not watching. Give us updates. Yeah, we will. Do you think Mbappe could go to Liverpool? Nah. Won't happen. Argyle could have got Chelsea. Yep. This cup should be called the Manchester City Cup. True. At least the draw started. Yes or no? Mill, I think he's a Millwall fan. What would the other comments here? 14 Everton. Thank God. Wow. We won Arsenal 5-5, 5-4 pence. Oh, that was a quality game, wasn't it, last time? 5-5 at Anfield. What a late draw. Thanks for the live stream, mate. I'll leave a like. Thank you very much, mate. Who've West Ham got? West Ham or Hull will be taking on Fleetwood or Everton away from home. Argyle could have got Chelsea. No. Just turn TV off. So for those who have just joined and you missed the draw, I'm going to go through the draw in full for you once. Lincoln or Liverpool are at home to Leicester or Arsenal. Oh, excuse me. Millwall or Burnley against Manchester City or Bournemouth. West Brom or Brentford versus Fulham or Sheffield. Wednesday. Fleetwood or Everton versus West Ham or Hull. Bristol City or Aston Villa will be taking on Stoke or Gillingham, and that could be an old West Midland tie. That we could have Aston Villa against Stoke. Leyton Orient or Tottenham Hotspurs will be taking on Chelsea or Barnsley. Realistically, no disrespect to any of the teams, but I think realistically it would be Tottenham versus Chelsea. That would be a tie and a half. Newport or Watford would be taking on Morecambe or Newcastle. And the final one is Preston North End or Brighton and Hove Albion versus Luton or Manchester United. That game takes place on Tuesday night at Kenilworth Road. So if United win, they will either have a trip to Preston, who they beat 2-1. They beat 3-1, sorry. They beat 3-1 last time they played them. Or they'll be playing Brighton, who they won 3-0 against in the Premier League most recently. So that is the draw. I'll have to say this now, but thank you very much, gentlemen, for joining the stream. We're going to have to end the stream here because it is getting late. And of course, I'm dragging on a bit. But let's hope that, let's hope the round 3 games are enjoyable and hopefully full of surprises like the round 2 games. Best of luck to all the teams in round 3. Of course, there's people are spotting different teams in live chat, so I just want to say on behalf of us, have a brilliant night. Best of luck in round 3, and of course, best luck for round 4. Thank you everyone for joining, and from all here on Does Football Stand, have a fantastic evening. Stay safe. Good night. God bless.